Oh shit. Here we go again.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Sam's Rant. Firstly, new season. I'm not gonna lie, super excited about this one. This one gives, how can I put this? This one gives vibes. It's obviously interesting, if we look at the holistic view of things. But for starters, sorry for my hiatus. I've been trying to figure out a new setup. I haven't been doing really well at it, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I gotta say what I gotta say, and especially with the new season, fresh beginnings. The way my team's performing right now was a little bit suspect towards the end of the season, despite winning the FA Cup final, of course. We met Man City again. I don't count preseason. I really don't really value preseason more than just match fitness. But obviously, Community Shield is a preseason trophy. But it would have been nice to have won it. But the fact that we pushed up to penalties, still good. I discount the Liverpool game. I don't care about preseason. But this game was how we set the tone for the rest of the season. So we did okay. We did okay. In the first half, we were decent. There were points where we had really, really good control. Like, we were passing the ball around. I saw Casemiro pop up and just, like, he could have had 2 assists today. Like, it was different Casemiro today. So I don't know what's in the water this year. But we looked okay. Like, it wasn't as scary as it was last year, and that's fucking encouraging. That's exciting. That makes me happy. And I won't lie, when I saw the starting lineup, I was like, ooh, Eric. Because I was thinking, if he said Mazraoui on the left, Martinez left centre back, De Ligt I thought would start, and then Dallo on the right. Fantastic. 2 of your new signings already in the team. Let's go. Then we say Cass, Kobe, fantastic. We say Garnacho on the left, Ahmed on the right, Bruno obviously at the 10, and then Xerxes to start. Bench Rashford. I said this while watching the community shield. I was just like, dude, just give Garnacho the number 7 and give him the left wing. Rashford must fight for it back, because it's not like a dig at Marcus Rashford, but he doesn't do anything really, I mean, sure, to be fair, he could have had an assist and Garnacho should have had a goal towards the dying embers of the game, but like the rest of the game, we don't really see him. Like, you see Ahmad will get the ball, do something. Garnacho will get the ball, do something. I don't see Rashford doing something. Rashford just gets fed. And Bruno whooped out a pass. He whooped out a pass. So essentially, Garnacho should have had 2. But Bruno today was a little bit on and off. He was very like hot and cold waters. He was doing things, and it was just like exciting to see. And it's like, okay, cool, we're in a groove. Xerxes comes on, and it's like, okay, cool, like we're in the groove. We're in like a little bit of a very healthy mold of development and growth. It's late. It should have been happening 2 seasons ago, but new players are in. W under the bag. The only thing I have to complain about is just that we need to get rid of a lot of the deadwood a lot sooner. Like, Maguire had a decent game. He had a very crucial stop towards the late edges, stages of the game. But like, he shouldn't have even been on the pitch. It should have been De Ligt. It should have been De Ligt, and we did play that high line. And as you can see, once you play that high line, we have control. And once you have control, we're able to dominate more passages of play. Like, we can hold the ball for spans, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, where you don't see Fulham. Fulham are on the back foot. They're just running around trying to just block us, and which they did quite well. But to be fair, we did a lot of madness. Let me read you the stats real quick. So, 55% possession against their 45 possession. We had 5 shots on target to their 2. We had 14 shots to their 10. We had 671 touches to their 577 touches. Excuse me, I'm wearing my glasses. I'm blind as fuck. 473 passes to their 380 passes. Let me see. pretty much it. Couple of offsides. We have majority share of just everything that's kind of happening in the game. But most importantly, more position, more shots on target, and I'm convinced a lot more key passes. We should have had at least 3 goals today. But it's telling because it's just like, this is progress for us. So it's okay. It's really, really decent. It's really not bad. It's really not bad. I loved Mazraoui's performance today. He had a fantastic debut. Martinez is looking a little bit more sharper. Maguire looks okay. Dallo just seems to have not broken stride. He just seems to be chilling at this point. Onana made a couple of good saves. Mason Mount is a bit of a problem for me. Marcus Rashford is a bit of a problem for me. Other than that, if I go down the list of players, I mean, Bruno, he's our captain. He was pretty solid. A little bit up and down, like I say, but when he was doing good things, he was doing great things. He had key passes in there. Ahmad as well. The portion where he had the ball, you felt comfortable. You didn't feel nervous or thought, oh my God, he's going to lose the ball. And Cass, like I say, Cass just decided to appear again. I don't know where the hell this guy has been for the fucking past year, but he seems to be there. I mean, then there's Marcus Rashford, and it's just like, Rashi, dude, he's like Casper. You know, he just appears from time to time. And it's just like, bro, I don't actually see what you're doing. And with all due respect, it's not necessarily all his fault, but it is his fault. Like, you can't be the guy that we have to feed. That's the striker's job. And the fact that Eric wasn't confident enough to play you at the 9 and put Garnacho on the left, because Garnacho had to start. Garnacho did not deserve to be subbed on because he almost won us the Community Shield. He really did. He is like the catalyst. He is the person that's going to be our game changer this year. I suspect a cheeky Bruno, Garnacho, Ahmad, Xerxes, blessed for his debut goal, by the way, because when he came on, he gave us a different picture to paint, and it was just fitting that he's the one. He dropped deep into that Bruno zone, collected the ball, fed it, ball came back to him, nets. It was just perfect, and I'm happy for the Garnacho assist as well because fantasy. Anyway, it was it felt like a different United, and it just feels like we're kind of leaving some of these old players behind. As much as they might come on, your Maguires, your McTominays, they might come on, but like you can kind of already see Eric's picture. But then I still have to ask, Eric, why did you not start these brews? What do you mean you're going to bring De Ligt on for like 10 minutes? No, bro, he should be starting. He should be starting, bro. He should be starting. I'm not angry at the win. I felt like we could have won by more, but bro, you also give us time to like question you sometimes. And let's not even talk about the English bias. I heard Gary Neville spitting some good shit like, oh yeah, no, kind of what he said. He said some reckless shit like how he doesn't think that De Ligt is going to be quick enough in comparison to Harry Maguire for the league. And I was like, pardon? Have you met Harry Maguire? Have you met Harry Maguire? Bro takes 30 years to move anywhere. And again, not that he played poorly. He did his job. He's just good in the air. Defensively, made a couple of good passes out to the wings. I mean, like, it's okay, it's decent, but we shouldn't be praising okay performances. We are Manchester fucking United. We don't do basic shit. So the fact that we've been doing basic shit for so long means that there's seriously a problem here. And it's okay. It's okay. We come from far, but we started well. That's all that matters. We started well, and I'm a happy camper. 3 points on the board. Fulham isn't necessarily an easy opponent. They're not the hardest opponent, but they're not an easy opponent. It was at Old Trafford, but at least it sets the tone for the next couple of games. Because at least we didn't win by chance. We won by converting one of our many chances. You know, Fulham didn't really have a clear cut, bar that earlier where Mr. Adama Traore, Mr. Oilab just breezed past Martinez. And it was like, Butcher, you have to chop his legs off, you know? And it's just like, okay, cool. There is that little bit of a hole, but I think that gets filled by De Ligt. And it's just like, if we push that high line. We play so much better. Cass relaxes more. By the way, Kobe Mainu is a fucking star. Kobe Mainu, if you ever get the chance to hear this, Kobe Mainu is a fucking star. You know what? Cheers to Kobe Mainu. Cheers to fucking Kobe Mainu. What a player. Take a bow, son. If you haven't guessed it, he's my man of the match. What a baller. Just, that's what this match feels like. Just relaxation, pure. There was points where we were mingling there. Butt cheeks were clenched, but it got to a point where it was like, okay, cool, this is just us just probing, and we just took one of our chances. Blessed to Xerxes. I like him a lot. I like what he does when he comes on, because he changes how we play. Fuck Mason Mount. He had a relatively decent game, I'm not gonna lie, but seriously, fuck Mason Mount. Take that number 7 off your back and give it to Garnacho, because that's the person that deserves that fucking number, that huge ass fucking number. You haven't earned shit here. You're a fucking newbie here, bro. Like, it's just so confusing sometimes when Eric does this, because it's just like, bro, how do you not see what we see? Don't you play FIFA? Don't you think, I don't know, when you put Mason Mount at striker, does it not go from overall, I don't know what his overall actually is, but let's say it's overall number 85. Does it go to 83 when you put him at striker? Do you not see that that's not where he's supposed to be? And you've got a person who will probably stay level in Xerxes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Keep Bruno at the 10. I just think that ideally going forward, all we need to do, Mazraoui left back, Martinez left centre back, De Ligt right back, De Ligt right centre back, Dallo right back. We say Cass, because Cass apparently is alive again. We say Kobe, so Cass at 6, Kobe at 8, but keep obviously Kobe close to Cass so that they can interlink. Keep Bruno at the 10, roaming. Give Garnacho the left wing, give Ahmad the right wing, put Xerxes at the 9. Then rotate. So when your kids are tired, if Garnacho or Ahmed aren't doing much, then you throw on your Rashfords or your Anthonys or your Mounts for your Brunos, so on and so forth. And obviously, when Højlund is fit, Xerxes and him will battle it out. But if you really wanted to, you could now drop Xerxes in to the 10, put Bruno on the left, because you like that, and then you can put Rashford on the right or swap them. You can do something, but start those kids. Start those people that actually have the hunger and desire to actually go and make shit happen. That's all I have to say. Other than that, I'm a happy camper. Bless. Glory, fucking Man United. Let's fucking go. This year, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want my prediction to derail us altogether, because we're not the best Man United version we've ever seen, but we're better than we were last year from what I've seen, just off the bat, just in how we're playing, because at least we're controlling it now. Yes, you'll say Fulham, but I'll say Fulham is not the easiest opponent, and this is the Prem. Anyone can beat you. And if we can maintain this, I think we're solid. I'm thinking a cheeky little Champions League position, hopefully 3rd rather than 4th, and I want to win the Europa League, but if I can get a cheeky little semi-final, deep run into the Europa League, I'd say that's a good season. Maybe an FA Cup. I'd obviously want us to rather bin the Carabao, and just focus on FA, Europa, and just securing Champions League positions. But if we can just do that, and if we can make sure that we can sign Ugarte, because my only concern about Cass is that Cass will be like this for 3 games. 4th, 5th game, then what happens? Because he was brilliant today. He was intercepting, making tackles, making passes, and that little thing where as soon as he receives the ball, he just says, "Zap!" Oh, lovely, love that. And Bruno's even started to do that himself as well, where he just, as soon as he gets the ball, just pings it in. But we can only do that if we have people like Xerxes and Højlund in the box, because they're the ones that are ready to header. So it's just like, we need to work out those little kinks. But yeah, glory, Man United. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. 3 points on the board. Let the 33rd season of the Premier League begin. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's going to be a good one. Anyway, Thank you so much, as always, for your time. Arigato gozaimasu. Sam signing out. Deuce.
I'm an icon, man. I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her